Hey everybody, welcome to this week's Oracle card guidance and lesson, and we are continuing to explore Oracle of the Seven Energies. I think this is my favorite deck to date, but then I say that every time I make a deck. Anyway, so pick a number between 1 and 7. That's going to be your extra card. Mark, what's yours? Quick.
I'm going to go with this one.
Yeah, but you saw it. Okay,
No.
number 6. All right. I know which one I'm picking, number 3, and there it is. Okay, so the storyline that we always look at with these 7 cards is this. What can we expect in this week's energy? So how are we going to stay in alignment with our highest good collectively and also individually? So it's an individual thing, kind of like a weather report, like what's the energy this week that we're going to be looking at? So the first card is always the anchor card. It's the card that tells us a little bit more about the theme, and it's really quite beautiful, although there's some challenges to it this week. In perfect harmony is the second energy center related to your feelings, related to, your intimate relations with other people. And it's really about the right to feel what you feel. So when you're in perfect harmony, I mean, what else can you think about, right? It's like, wow, this is a really great harmonious week for me with other people. So I'm going to find myself in sync with the people that count, maybe not with the ones that don't. So this is really also reminding us about who we associate with and who we allow to influence us. Okay, so that's very positive. Second card is interesting because it almost challenges the first because it's broken open. When you look at it independently, this card is related to grief and loss, etc. That's the heart energy center or the storyline around that. But if you look at it in this context, it's learning from your past failures, learning from the things that didn't happen. So what is yours cannot go past you. So if something hasn't happened, maybe it wasn't supposed to. So that's what you're learning. So we can kind of recalibrate that card in this context. Also because it's flanked with another really super positive card, which is related to the energy of communication and self-expression, which is shining through. You know how I always say, how can we shine on behalf of the divine? So if you've got broken open in between perfect harmony and then shining on behalf of the divine, we know it's saying, hey, yes, I have learned what is not mine. I can release that. And now I am going to allow the universe to work through me so that I can shine on behalf of the divine. It's a beautiful, beautiful week. If you're going to express yourself in any way, and if you're going to release something or to, like I'm actually, I think, getting ready for Oracle School the next couple of weeks. So we're really happy about the energy here. Now, here's a really good one. This is one of the shadow cards, and that's card number 4, which is related to imagination and intuition. And it's the shadow of that energy, and it's called smoke and mirrors. And what it reminds us is to not make assumptions or make projections onto other people or even onto the world in front of us. Because if we're uncomfortable, is it because we are only looking for that which we expect? That's our negative bias. We know that since the middle of the summer right to the end of the year, we have this difficult astrology where there's a lot of kind of stirred up feelings and warring energies. So we want to make sure that we're not just looking for what could go wrong. And that's a card that warns us of that because you're doing good so far. And it's like, okay, got to read between the lines and step around those minefields that you could step on by accident, right? So you don't want to do that. And also remember that the world is really not exactly as it seems. That's why you can't assume that you know something about somebody if you don't really know them. So just stay back and stay in the observer, and you're going to do great this week. Hi there. So if you like this video, share it with your friends and say hi to Bizoo. Subscribe to my channel, just smash that thing and then a little bell comes up and you can click on the bell and then these videos will come to your inbox every week. If you've already done it, you already know how this works. You'll get 2, you'll get this one and you'll get the Astro Oracle that we do for astrology tomorrow. So now we have a powerful move, which is about strategy. It comes from your intellect. It's logical. It feels well thought out. You've slowed yourself down. It's knowing who you are and making a move from that place inside of you. So that's the energy center related to identity and being really clear about your own individuality and the way that you express that in the world. Okay, so this is very, very good. Don't make assumptions and recognize that, hey, it's really kind of like staying in your lane in a way of saying, like, I know who I am. I don't need to be all over the road, right? And I can't know what's in that person's car, but I can just keep driving forward. And then the call of the muse, which means that's going to inspire you. That's going to make you feel really good. That's also the creative self-expression. That is being inspired by the divine and knowing that you are divinely inspired when you have all these great ideas. And last but not least, endless possibilities. So if you can imagine it, you can create it. And that's really what we all want right now anyway. Certainly on an individual level, we want a better life. We want a life we can count on. We don't want to be so uncertain. This is why these cards are so helpful. It helps us think a different way so that we can remain in at least our harmony in spite of all the and it's kind of exciting. All the chaos is divine. It's divinely inspired chaos. Not everybody likes it, but it means change is coming, and that means that's a positive thing. So transformation is never, yippee, oh boy, this is so fun. It's never fun. But there are endless possibilities that could come out of it, and certainly on a collective level, we're heading that way too. All right, I'll see you next time. Love you lots. Take care. If you like this video, share it with your friends. Leave a comment. We love to read them. Like my page, like the video, and say hi to Bizou. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Mwah.